That bitch was banging, boy.
No, that bitch was loud. Damn. Yeah, well, what is up, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video. It is your boy Mouse. It is a bit chilly out here in the state of Florida, but man, we still gotta work. But before we actually get started, man, shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs, man. They won the Super Bowl last night. Your boy was actually rooting for the Eagles. I actually was trying to get the Bills to go, but that didn't happen. But you know, we hung out yesterday, cooked that on the grill. I made a tomahawk steak, man. That thing was fire. And man, we just hung out and had a good time with the family, man. You know what I'm saying? So, man, shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs again. But for now, man, back to these door panels. Okay, so in the previous videos, man, we've been working on the door panels and we were waiting on rings. We've been actually waiting on the speaker rings to get here in the mail. Man, I had them ordered probably like 2 weeks ago, maybe 2.5 weeks ago. But the other rings for the other door panels, man, got here a little bit faster. And these rings, I actually need them here before the other rings. So these rings are a little bit different than the other ones. You can see like they have a countersink on them. So these rings come with like an insert on top that I can wrap in vinyl and do grill mesh on the back of it. So you'll never see the speaker. All you'll see is just the grill mesh part and the vinyl part. But I was hoping that these rings, when I read them, I thought these rings were going to be at least 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch, but they turned out to be 1/4 inch. And I wanted them a little bit thicker because I wanted to put a router edge on them. Now I'm probably gonna have to go to Home Depot and see if I can find a router bit that I can chamfer it, you know, it being so thin, which I probably can. And I just have to set the router at a low speed and just go real careful with it. But if anything, I can actually just stack 2 of them together, staple them pretty good, and then use that as a template and then router some out so I can get them 1/2 inch. But the thing is, they're probably going to overhang, guys. You see what I'm saying? I thought that this was at least going to be like a half, like 1/4 instead of it being 1/2, and that would have been awesome. But then again, the speaker would not have that much to bite when you go to screw it in. But we'll see what happens. We're not going to let that stop us from getting these door panels done. So we're just going to have to go to Home Depot and see if we can find a small chamfer router bit just so we can get that outer edge, and then they're going to work how we want it to work. But don't let this stop the hustle. Speaker, you see how it countersinks inside there? Now we put our ring inside it. You see? But it would have been awesome if we would have had vice versa. This on the bottom and the 1/4 inch inside, so then we can really get a nice router edge on it. But like I said, we're going to see what we can do and make these things work. More than likely we can, but it just sucks that, you know, we have to do double the work. But you know, that nothing's perfect in the custom world. What I'm actually going to do now is I'm actually just going to cut out a sections of this guy out so we can at least figure out where the tins are going and have things ready. So as soon as we get the rings situated, we can just start gluing them in place. But we need to have plenty of depth for them. So I'm going to need to mark out where these guys are going to go. We got pretty much all the holes cut out on this door panel. Tweeter, 10, 10, 10, and then another tweeter will go down here. But I don't want to cut it all out just yet. I just wanted to get the main ones out. Let's check this out real quick. Look, I actually tried to run my chamfer on this ring right here. Let me see if we can get a good close-up of it. The camera's not with me today. Alright, you see it right there? I tried to run my chamfer on it, but it wasn't working. And like right there, it was going smoothly, but it wasn't giving me much of an angle. So when I dropped it onto an angle, it just started biting it, and it's not what we're looking for. We're just going to waste more time trying to get them right, and we're just going to waste material. So I pretty much think these rings are not even worth our, because even if we were to use those rings, so this is our ring, and if we were to use these and sit on top of it, they kind of like poke out a bit. You see, they don't sit flush inside there. So I really think what we're gonna really have to do is make our own rings. Don't get me wrong, they would look nice, but you know, I already know it's not what my boy's looking for. You know, I could already tell right off the bat they're not even sitting flush, and that's because of the basket of the speakers. But we can't control what the speaker does. So now what we're gonna actually do is we're gonna have to go get some 3/4 inch wood so we can cut out 6 rings. I do have 1/2 inch wood, I think. And then we're just going to need to get some 1/4 inch wood as well too. So basically what we're going to have to do is pretty much remake this ring. But you see how I said that the baffle where you screw the speaker on, it is 1/2 inch. We're going to have to use the, we're going to have to invert it. So this is going to have to be like 1/4 inch. And then the top ring's going to have to be 1/2. So we can at least come through with our router and get that real nice chamfer router edge on. So your boy is actually a little bit upset about the rings, man. Like I said, man, we paid like $150 to get those rings. We bought them from that company. And like I said, I thought that it was, you know, what we were looking for, that we needed a 1/2 inch thick. That's why I went ahead and ordered them. But man, dang.
A few moments later.
But we did have a fallout with the speaker rings, but, big but. Man, my homeboy Nino with the Tahoe with the 4 Def Bond subs, he's actually pulling up right now. And you know, I'm gonna go ahead and throw him the idea, man. You know, let's sound off real quick. Let you guys, you know, decide in the video. I know that it doesn't do no justice through video who is louder, but we'll get a few demos of his truck, then my truck. Then, you know, we'll just compare them. You see what I'm saying? You know, just for the giggles. But he should be pulling up in the next like 5-10 minutes. I just talked to him right now. He said he was gonna pull up and shoot the, you know, come hang out for a little bit. So we're gonna see if dude's about to. I think he is. He's always down to jab. So let's get it. Wait, I thought he was gonna pull a beat in.
If you really got the wrist, not the motherfucking dirt up on your shoulders. I ain't gonna hold you.
That bitch was banging, boy.
Let me see this other song. Hold on.
That whole back window's fucking motherfucking come on.
Crown. No down in this front yard. Be the first one to side blue, he like my whole world. My heart stopped. Just to keep from going crazy. Why the fuck you niggas at this? Fuckers let them gun king down.
I like it, dude. That bitch bang.
Yeah.
That bitch bang. I mean, for what it is, for those fucking T12.
Yeah, the E series. Now he has the 4 Def Bond 12s in it.
This one's my favorite right here, if I can get to it.
That bitch be beating. That song right there was beating. Have you tried to listen to that song Slow Down? No? I guarantee you that bitch will hit that lower note on that song. That song Slow Down probably be ridiculous.
Should be like usually on top right here.
You ever play that Whiskey Tennessee Slow Down? That bitch will beat my that in my truck is like ridiculous.
It's the lows right here.
Projects, I was raised trying
Yeah, that bitch is loud.
I did a beat. Your shit got pressure too. Your shit got hella pressure, dude.
Yeah, no, if I roll down my windows in the back, it releases more air and it causes more flex and not tightness and bass. You know what I'm saying? If you turn yours on, it'll still be loud, but you lose that tight bass on it. You see what I'm saying? No, that bitch was loud. Damn. Yeah, well, I'm gonna take off because I gotta go pick up my jet.
All right,
yeah, I'll hit you later on today. See what's good.
Yeah, let me know. Hit me up.
All right. Yeah, you already know. Yeah. And you just seen it, man. My homeboy with the 4 Def Bond subs. So he actually inverted the subs. It does sound pretty smooth, to be honest with you. And he says that his motors play cooler since they're, inverted. But man, that thing is beaten. He has the 4 Machete subs on it with the Terra Amps AK, and then you always hear the Silverado. Man, 412 E series Sundown subs on a 5K. So 5K versus 8K, man. Man, we got messed up on them rings for real. But no big deal. So I'm picking up my son right now. Then I'm just gonna go to Home Depot and go get all the wood that I need. So tomorrow morning we can draw up some rings, and then we can cut them out, man. As soon as we're ready to cut out and keep going on them door panels, man. You see what I'm saying? We're not gonna let them. Hope you enjoyed today's video. It started off kind of rough, but man, we ended up on a good note, jamming. You heard it. Def Bonds versus Sundown. Man, we were just jamming, hanging out, man. We were not even trying to compete. But man, we got a little good sound sessions out of both of them. So man, drop the comments, let me know. Hit that like, subscribe to the channel if you like that car audio stuff, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.